Hello, coolers, and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer stories. We start with Barcelona striker Memphis Depay, as it has been reported that Depay wants the club to terminate his contract amid uncertain future at the Camp Nou. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Man City midfielder Bernardo Silva, it has been reported that Barcelona are becoming obsessed with signing the 100 million euro rated Premier League midfielder. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into those stories, endeavor to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're a lover of FC Barcelona, please don't hesitate to do so. Also consider liking the video and watch it right up to the very end. While the signings of Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha have generated a lot of excitement in the Barcelona camp, their arrivals have also had an impact on the future of some of the existing forwards in the squad. ASAP there will be one among the attackers whose game time is said to be affected, due to which the young star is likely to head out on loan. Another player whose future prospects have taken a hit at the Camp Nou due to the new signings is star forward Memphis Depay. The Dutchman arrived at Barcelona only last summer, signing on a free transfer after his contract with Olympique Lyon had expired. He even enjoyed a moderately successful campaign, finishing as the club's leading goal scorer despite his injury issues. However, Depay's game time had taken a hit after the January signing of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and also Ferran Torres. And with Lewandowski and Rafinha now arriving as well, he is set to fall further out of relevance at the Camp Nou. And as per journalist Helena Condes, Barcelona have informed Memphis that he does not have a place in Xavi's squad and they are ready to sell him. However, the 28-year-old Dutchman wants the club to terminate his contract for him to leave this summer. The former Manchester United forward made great financial sacrifices to join Barcelona last summer and has constantly stated that he wishes to continue with the club. But if he were to push out, the striker wants Barca to terminate his contract and let him leave for free. Such a move would make Depay a free agent, allowing him to choose a club of his liking and pocket a hefty signing-on bonus and lucrative contract. Barcelona, though, are reluctant to enter such a deal and would ideally prefer to sell him for a transfer fee of at least 15 million euros, with Depay being in the final year of his contract. The Netherlands striker has no shortage of suitors, with two clubs from the Premier League already tabling offers for him. So an exit from the Camp Nou looks very much possible for Memphis Depay. What remains to be seen is if he is allowed to leave for free or if Barca makes some cash from his sale. As we have been saying it repeatedly, Depay's future at Barcelona looks so uncertain, and the player, from all indication, looks like he will leave. Because when we look critically at our forward department, we have about 8 forwards. 8 forwards is much. It is impossible for Barca to have up to 8 forwards, and the books, the wages, or let me say the wage book is balanced. It's difficult because we need to sell more players. Martin Braithwaite is still in the Barcelona roster. He needs to be sold. There are players that still need to be get rid of to make sure the wage books is being balanced. Memphis Depay is one of those players that they see their future more out of Barcelona, because with Lewandowski in the team and Rafinha joining, it is very difficult because for Lewandowski playing the striker, Xavi Hernandez prioritizes Aubameyang as his second choice. So definitely it is going to be difficult to see Memphis have a place in that team, except otherwise. Let's see how it goes. The player has 1 year left on his contract, and Barcelona are wishing to cash in on him. Tottenham Hotspur have been so interested, Arsenal have been interested, and we have been getting recent reports of Manchester United also showing interest. But the player does not want to leave Barca. He does not want to go to the Premier League either. Barcelona, for their part, want to recoup at least 15 million euros from his sale. And now recent reports are saying that Memphis does not want that. Memphis want Barcelona to sell him for free, just as how they bought him. We remember Memphis came to Barca as a free agent. Barca did not spend anything, any dime. So Memphis want that to happen because he loves to stay, but he's seeing things like he's been unfairly treated. So he wants Barca not to gain anything just the same how they did when they bought him from Lyon. But will Barca, respect that demand from Memphis? I very much doubt, especially as Barca are very, they're desperate for cash. Despite them activating economic levers, they want more money to settle debt or to do some small things, buy some players. So it's interesting to see how Memphis will leave Barcelona, whether it will be by cash or it will be a free agent. But Barcelona want to do that because normally next year, if Memphis stays, he will leave as a free agent. And Barca will have nothing to gain. And for the player left to him, he wants that to be the case, leaving the club as a free agent the same way he entered the club last season. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona's transfer window has been a successful one so far. Frenkie de Jong and Andres Christensen arrived on free transfers before they rope in Rafinha from under the noses of Chelsea. Ousmane Dembele was re-signed on a 2-year deal, which was followed by the marquee signing of Robert Lewandowski from Bayern Munich after a long drawn-out saga. But the transfer business at the Camp Nou is far from done, as the Blaugrana are now closing in on the capture of Jules Koundé from Sevilla. On top of that, they also remain on the lookout for a new right back and a left back. However, as per journalist Helena Condes, Barcelona remain obsessed with signing Bernardo Silva from Manchester City, despite boasting a well-stocked quality midfield unit. The 27-year-old Portuguese international has been among one of Xavi's top targets this summer, but a move for the midfielder is contingent on the future of Frenkie de Jong. Barca sees Silva as the ideal replacement for Frenkie de Jong, but the latter is refusing up to now to leave the club, despite Barca already agreeing deal with Manchester United. But according to the journalist Helena Condes, the Blaugrana are very confident that de Jong will eventually accept his fate and leave the Camp Nou, especially with Chelsea also now presenting themselves as an option for the midfielder. In that scenario, Barcelona plan to swap in for Silva as a replacement for Frenkie de Jong. Reports have even claimed that the former AS Monaco ace has his heart set on a transfer to Barcelona, as he has always dreamed of representing Barca. However, signing him will not be easy, as Man City have slapped a €100 million price tag on their prize midfielder, so as to stave off interest from Barca. As mentioned earlier, everything will hinge on what happens with the future of Frenkie de Jong. But if the Dutchman does leave the Barcelona camp, fans can expect Barca to go so hard after Bernardo Silva. Definitely, the race for Bernardo Silva will be more intensified if Frenkie de Jong does leave Barcelona. Of course, Frenkie de Jong's future still is not settled, even though ever since not much reports have been talking about that. Most reports are focusing on Jules Koundé to Barca because that's the most talked about right now. But United are still waiting. United have not given up to this very point, despite agreeing with Barcelona for a very long time. So it's a player now to give a go ahead. Coming to an agreement with a club is not that difficult, but when it comes to the player, it all depends on the player if personally he wants to go. Frenkie de Jong have been the one to lay in a possible move to Manchester United, and of course, United have still not given up. And Barcelona are there still monitoring Bernardo Silva very, very strongly, and this report claims that they are obsessed about getting the midfielder. That is why Barca are praying so hard for midfielder Frenkie de Jong to depart as soon as possible so that they can go for the Manchester City midfielder Silva. The player has a release clause worth €100 million, and Barcelona, to be honest, will not be able to pay that amount. So we expect negotiations to take place seriously with Manchester City. We have also been getting reports of €90 million that Man City are asking for the midfielder, something that it is unrealistic for Barca to pay. So first of all, let's see if Frenkie de Jong will leave and of course go to Manchester United or maybe Chelsea, because Chelsea are also showing interest in Frenkie de Jong lately. So interesting weeks lie ahead. So coolers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye.